I'm gonna pull this out of the weeds today. I got a little spot that it had growed up because that's where I had put a lot of like saplings that got cut out of the fence line and other places, but it sat there for a while and I burned it down, plowed it up a couple of weeks ago. Got an old Kraus 90. There's no wings on it, but it could be put on it and make it I think a 18 or 21 footer. It's a nice heavy disc. I'm gonna pull this out of the weeds, bring it up to the garage and check it out. Make sure it's greased up real good and the tires got air in it. I gotta fix a hydraulic hose. It just sit outside so long that it's decayed. I probably have not used this disc for 5 or 6 years. I gotta fix one of the hydraulic hoses. It's in transport right now. Looks like I might have a flat tire. Hopefully you can see it better now. It's out of the weeds, but seriously, this is a really, really heavy duty disc. Kraus Model 90. But it's supposed to have wings on it. Hinges right there, and then the cylinder would hook up right here. It had a bar that went across to the back one. So it would go from this hinge to that hinge, and there was a bar, and then one cylinder in the front up there would control it. And this tractor, I don't think it would pull 6-foot wings. That would make this this here every bit of 21, 22 feet. But it'd be nice if I could find some 3-footers, maybe 4 at the most. But I air this tire up, and I said, I've got new bells for it. Hey, it's still spinning. So like I said, some of the, like right there's a bell missing there and half a bell there. Uh-oh. I can't get that one to spin. Notice me putting the transmission into neutral. Then I'm going to put the parking brake into position. I'm going to let the clutch out. It's going to roll backwards and the transmission is going to lock. This mechanism that you're looking at, this is a part of the parking brake on top of the transmission, not underneath that plate. And that spring helps hold it in place. And it works really good when it's set just right. It works. Yay. The parking brake. So I'll just leave it right now. I'm going to go adjust the hydraulic cylinder. I'm going to take it out of transport if I can. And I think this bar has to come up and swing around. Yep. want this to start growing before winter a little bit. The rain gets to it. It'll start washing out the dirt right here. And something else will start growing. Just like grass, hay. Anyway, I keep going at it. Get down where it's like a 1/4-inch powder. Transport location bar. You see, that smells good too. That's enough. I'll rake it a little bit by hand. Throw some seed on this. There it was. Looks like we're gonna make it. We're good to go. We'll drop it just a little bit, and it won't drop ever at all anymore. We're good to go down the road. Got the foot on the brake. Parking brake off. Sometimes it's a little hard. Got to let off the brake a little bit. Now it'll go into gear. Yeah. Okay. I love it. Transmission's working good. Let's go home. I'm hungry. 1978. My first welding truck. Bought it in 1986. Anyway, it still runs. It's had 4 motors in it, 3 transmissions, and 2 axles. And it was a 2-wheel drive, and now, as of 2000, 2005 or 6, I made a 4-wheel drive. Now, this old truck had a 6-cylinder in it originally. I bought it off of a gentleman that was retiring from the pipe fitters union, I believe. I don't know, it could have been out of Chicago, because it was up that area where I bought it. And I said it was a 2-wheel drive, and I found an axle off of a 78 3/4 ton, and took the frame off of the front of that 78. I don't know if you can see it or not, but right here there's a weld, and there's a backing plate in it. And I took a laser to it, and had the wheels off of it, and I lined it just right, so that it would travel good. And it does. It drives really good. This truck has been sitting for over 5 years, because I've been driving in the 90. But this was the first truck that I ever bought. It's had 3 different welding machines on it. The Miller that's on it right now came with it when I bought it. It has some stuck valves. It is still welds good. When the valves start, something in the valve train went bad. It will run, but it's only running on like 2 or 3 cylinders. But the motor needs overhauled. The whole truck needs to be. Yeah, this truck's been all the way from Maine to San Francisco, Moss Landing, Morro Bay, Eureka, different states across the Midwest. Been a good truck. So when I got the truck, it didn't have these skirts along the sides of it and the fender well. All I had on it was a flatbed right here. This area starting right here where this stake hole pocket is. There would be a board here, where the stake hole pocket was. there'd be a bracket and then like a tube of tin, and it went all the way back. And then there's another stake hole pocket right here. If I pop this out, there's a stake hole pocket right there. And then the board went all the way across, all the way around. So it boxed in, you know, and you throw your leads in it. And as you can see, there's a door right here. It lifts up. I made that door in there, so I put the leads in there. This wasn't here. It just had the old lights that would fasten to the frame from the factory. Because back in 78, it was just a cab and chassis. That was it. When you bought an F350, actually this is an F378. It's larger than a 350. It would be like the equivalent to a Super Duty 350. Yeah, Super Duty 350, because the frame is straight across the back. It doesn't wobble up and down like the standard F350 with a cab. But with a welding machine set, it just had a plate. That was it. This was all open. Nothing was there. I built all that. And then, you know, there's a drain in it so that the water don't catch it. And I had a vinyl cover that went on. Put them boxes on it because it didn't have any boxes. And put that roll bar on it so that I could put the extension cord leads up here. And the oxygen acetylene lead was here. So I had, you know, that was my quick reel. That was before reels even came out. But it still runs. I'm never going to get rid of this. It's just been a good little old truck. I use it for the farm, pulling wagons and things now. I'll probably still keep a welding machine on it because the bed's just made for it. Needed to move it out of the way. Like I said, I just started it. It just put some gas down the carburetor and got it primed up. It started right up. Good old truck. Married. But it's paid for itself, for sure. Okay, I just want to take a moment to speak about the things that are going on right now. They're changing, just like it did for me back in the 80s. And, you know, those that have a career in the trades, just stick with it. It'll work out. If you got an older vehicle, you know, you got a wrench on it. Keep things going, be safe. But I'm going to keep farming like I've been, you know, doing these last few years. I'm retired from the pipe fitter trades. It's a good career to be in. Any of the trades, whether it's, you know, electrical or whether it's carpentry or the operators, it's a good place to raise a family and to be proud of who you're working with. A lot of training that, you know, you'll absorb. So I'm going to go back out to that field. It's been a month now since I planted that grass, and show you what it looks like. And come over here and planted it with some clover, timothy, and orchard, because eventually this field's going to turn into that. Can't leave it in alfalfa forever, so it'll wind up getting changed over, but this is what it looks like. It is nice and green. Oh man, there's some clover there. Orchard coming up in timothy. I can't wait to plant the whole field like this someday, but at least now I can, when I mow, I can just go right through this and not around it. It's going to work out really good. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone.